Hi. Um, I know I haven't really made a video in a while. I mean, I guess you noticed. Uh, Matthew is gone. 3 weeks ago, he had a heart attack. I was walking home through the woods, and I saw him standing there by the mailbox at the gate, and I remember noting how still and stiff he looked, like he was made out of stone. And then suddenly I can hear Marilla yell, Matthew, Matthew, are you alright? And then he just collapsed. I started running towards him, and Marilla started running towards him, and he wouldn't answer us. And he had this frozen look of pain on his face, and I mean, you don't have to know the details, I guess. I ran into the house and I called 911, and I also called Mrs. Lind so she would come over. But we really knew, though, that there was really nothing to be done at that point. I've been just home for the past weeks. I haven't really felt like doing anything. The funeral was beautiful. I picked him his favorite flowers. I read something. I didn't really cry, though. I haven't really been able to cry properly. I mean, it's too painful to cry. It's just this constant nagging pain in my chest, and I just can't get rid of it. The night of the funeral, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I thought that I could hear his voice saying, "That's my girl that I'm proud of." That was the first time that I really cried. It was like a whisper. I mean, I was so sure that he was there right then. That's the first time that I cried. I just started crying, and then I couldn't stop. Strangely enough, this has brought me and Marilla closer together. I mean, we talk about the way we feel all the time now, which is really odd with her. Sometimes she tells me stories from when she and Matthew were little. We're sad together. We hold each other. All that night, she came into my room when she heard me crying, and she just held me all night. Matthew was the closest thing I've ever had to a father, but at the same time, he was so much more than that. He picked me. He chose me. He was the reason I got to stay in Green Gables. We always had this silent agreement that we were made from the same wood, from the same stardust, and he was a kindred spirit. He never talked much, but he listened, and the way I could see love and caring in his eyes is something that I've never gotten from anyone else. Except now I've seen that same look in Marilla's eyes. I don't know what I'll do without him. And at the same time, I can't help loving summer. I mean, I feel so unfaithful when sunsets and rosebuds make me feel so alive when he's not. Marilla has been having some money trouble. I don't really know how these things work, but the bank they're with seems to be in a crisis or something, and nobody can get money in or out. I don't really understand it, but it seems like we might lose the house. Local high schools around the island are doing this prep course thing where they hire kids that are good at school to help out other kids, younger kids who have fallen behind in school, and I've filed a few applications. At the moment, me and Marilla are just trying to make ends meet. I'll probably go back to bed now. I'll post something next week.